Gerard, while we were out and about throughout the Las Vegas Valley today, we saw and heard a lot of lightning as that storm system moved through. And that is what is believed to have started this fire. We're outside of the Las Vegas Country Club right now, just on the other side of this fence. They are not allowing us access inside, but from our vantage point, we got a pretty good view of what exactly was going on. Now, that two-story home you see over there caught on fire, believed to have been started by a lightning strike to a nearby tree. Now, this is on Pinehurst Drive in the Las Vegas Country Club. The call came in about 2:50 this afternoon. When we got on scene, we saw a lot of Clark County fire crews working diligently to get control of this thing. They cleared the first level of that home and eventually took care of the roof. A lot of damage to the roof that we can see right now. Also, we witnessed one of the cats inside of that home being rescued by a firefighter, being taken care of. We also spoke with neighbors who live just across the street. They snapped these photos after they heard what sounded like lightning, and this is what they had to say.
Yeah, all we heard was a big boom, and then we look out the window and this house was on fire. We looked down here and we thought it was a chimney going or something. Yeah, and then we looked again and it was in flames and we was about to call 911. And then we seen the fire trucks and everything.
As for that little guy, the cat that we saw rescued from the home, that animal has since been taken to a nearby neighbor's for safekeeping, I'm told. And luckily, Gerard, there were no injuries to report on this one. I'm Nathan O'Neill, News 3.
News 3's Kelsey Thomas joins us live from that Lee's Liquor down on Warm Springs tonight. And Kelsey, I stopped by and talked with clerks at another Lee's tonight who tell me they don't have the combination to open the safe in the store.
Jim, none of the employees have access to the safe. That is what Matthew Christensen's family is telling me tonight. You know, Matthew Christensen would have been 25 in just 2 weeks. Instead, he was gunned down inside of the store just before the store closed. The people who are responsible are still out there tonight. And tonight I sat down with Matthew's family. They're from Phoenix. They are absolutely devastated. They're asking who would do this and why.
To be honest, I didn't like him when we was born. I told him we found him because he had red hair and no one else in the family had red hair.
With his bright red hair, Matthew Christensen was hard to miss and was a goofball to those who knew him. But it was his second job that made older brother Reggie nervous.
A few months ago, I just had this feeling, I had this thought that something bad was going to happen. And when I told him about it, he said, "Oh, it's all right, don't worry about it, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to work there anymore after my birthday, after I have enough money saved to get the new car that I want."
But Matthew would never get a new car or make it to his 25th birthday. He was murdered in a robbery Monday night while working at Lee's Liquor. The violent crime and the men police say are responsible caught on surveillance video.
I can see your face, all of you. I can see all your faces. What did you hide? You went in to rob somebody for a few $100 and you killed somebody for what?
Police say Matthew was gunned down as he cooperated with the crooks, but he couldn't open the safe inside the store.
I want to hurt them. I want them to hurt as much as I'm hurting. It was all for nothing. They didn't have to. They didn't have to. They didn't have to shoot him.
Mom Teresa wants the men responsible caught and cuffed because the violence that lasted just 3 minutes inside this store has left her family with a lifetime of pain.
I hate you for what you did. I hate for you taking my son away from me, and I hope you rot in hell.
Police say those 3 men ran out of the store and there was no getaway car, but that surveillance video is crystal clear. If you have any information or you recognize the people in that video, call Crime Stoppers at 702-385-5555. Reporting live tonight, Kelsey Thomas, News 3.
We're all hoping they catch.
Calvin Hilson lived his life with purpose, overcoming life's struggles to inspire faith in others.
I cannot remember a time that I didn't see him smiling. I mean, he was that kind of a spirit.
Pastor Kevin Oder of the Canyon Ridge Christian Church remembers Calvin's candid conversations with others, shying away from the stage, opting instead for more intimate talks about faith with the person sitting next to him.
He is one of those people that lived through it, got healthy, and was called to give back.
Wednesday night, Calvin was killed in a brutal crash in North Las Vegas near Alexander and Clayton. Jimmy Monahan was Calvin's supervisor, a partner in pastoring.
My first response was no. How can this possibly be? And then the second is just shock, a profound sadness. I heard somebody earlier today talking about an earthquake event, and it's where the foundation is cracked. And that's what it felt like to me.
Police say 19-year-old John Paul Bryant was the driver responsible, who ran from the scene but was later caught and cuffed. Police believe he was on drugs or alcohol at the time. Tonight, Calvin's closest friends have a message for the man who claimed his life.
That young man is somebody who Calvin would have gone after. That young man is exactly the type of young man that Calvin pursued with vigor and with life and with courage and with strength. And somebody needs to pursue that young man as well and let him know that there is life and there is hope.
The folks at the church say that they plan to reach out to the driver accused in this deadly crash. Even if he is in fact incarcerated, they want to extend the olive branch, so to speak. And by the way, the church has also set up an online fundraiser to help the family out. They've already raised more than $23,000. We have much more on that on our website. That's news3lv.com. Reporting, I'm Nathan O'Neill, News 3.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. When it comes to drug trafficking, the Nevada Highway Patrol knows it is common for drug couriers to use our interstates like the I-15 and US 95. That's where a fairly new tool comes to play for NHP. Four-legged troopers trained to detect what humans can't. In the big story you'll only see here, our Christine Kim joins us live with more on this K9 unit.
The dogs live with their handlers. They're a part of the family, but canines play a critical role. According to NHP, they have 40 to 50 significant narcotics-related drug busts on an average year here on the interstates in southern Nevada. Amanda is one of two canines who keep the highways and our community safe.
You ready? Let's go.
Trooper James LaRose trusts his canine Amanda like he does any other trooper.
She is absolutely my partner.
Together, he and his 7-year-old Belgian Malinois take drugs off the highways and other areas of southern Nevada.
The 4 odors that she's trained to detect, when she alerts completely to those odors, then she gives me probable cause to move forward into an investigation.
Just look for yourself.
The handler does not know where it's been placed.
The narcotics training aids are hidden in our News 3 vehicle, even with all doors and windows closed.
She wanted to go inside the car.
She'll sense the drugs inside.
Over here, over here. Alert on the glove box.
Sergeant Anthony Munoz says his Southern Nevada Canine Unit can find narcotics hidden in compartments.
People are creative. They can put them anywhere in the car.
That are difficult for humans to find.
There's no better feeling when we take a load of drugs off the road, because we know when we take that load of drugs off, somebody won't become addicted to the drugs that day.
It's a good job. Let's find some more. Good job.
Not only is Amanda a tool to fight drugs,
She means the world to me.
but part of a team and a family.
Let's say alert to the black bag. Oh, there you go.
There is a problem with drugs coming into the community, and this is our way to kind of combat that, to keep the community safe.
Good job, yeah. Yeah. Oh, good job.
NHP's Canine Unit is fairly small, just 4 troopers and 2 canines, but they're hoping to expand their team in the future. Reporting live tonight, I'm Christine Kim, the CW, Las Vegas.
For AJ Buhai, a vet and an immigrant, a political stance was about to be a fight to keep his footing. It's a minute into the video when AJ, there to protest Trump's views on immigration, is suddenly bowled over. A security guard forcibly throws him out.
Intimidating? It was very intimidating. It was, very, if it didn't happen that fast, I would be very nervous standing there.
That was December 2015, the Donald Trump campaign just 6 months old. Today,
avoid this area if you can.
Well, scenes of violence are as common as the candidate's famous catchphrase.
I never thought it was going to get that physical.
If you went now today, what would you expect?
I mean, I think even within 2 months ago, or even a month after that event in December, now it's a regular thing at Trump rallies.
In Southern California, a Thursday protest grew so out of control, 17 people were arrested. So what inspires such a visceral reaction from supporter and protester? Well, AJ might have some insight.
In the truest sense, These kinds of people make people of color like me uncomfortable every day. For us to make them uncomfortable at a rally for that 2 seconds feels validating.
For his part in the Westgate protest, Buhai left with a video and frustration. Now he sits in Las Vegas and watches protesters leave with injuries and arrests. He hopes both sides will express their passion with votes, not violence.
By day, Janelle McDonald is perfectly comfortable doing her admin work and handling the finances at her medical practice. By night, however, she transforms, trading in her heels for a set of wheels.
It is kind of my alter ego.
Known as Mac Truck on the track, Janelle is joined by dozens of other professionals, just looking to have some fun and let out a little aggression.
Here, it's almost like you just get on the track and you can be your true self and everyone accepts you and be hardcore and aggressive.
They are members of the Sin City Roller Girls, truly a league of their own, women only, and wimps need not apply.
We have the Flying Aces, we have the Hoover Damned, we have the Tommy Gun Terrors, and we also have the Notorious VIP.
Somewhat menacing on the outside, but on the inside they are women of heart, donating and regularly volunteering with the local nonprofit Shade Tree. Not a coincidence they've chosen a battered women's shelter as their adoptive charity.
And just show women and girls that, you can be strong and you can get knocked down literally and get back up, and you have people around you that love you and that will support you.
For Janelle, it's fun, it's exercise, and she says it's also therapy she now can't live without.
If I miss a practice, I am seriously bummed. So I want to do this for as long as I can.